was good. I liked that. I really liked that. I love that. Okay. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
This is WSKB Westfield 89.5 FM.
Your community radio.
Your community radio. This is Daniel and Kayla with Fresh Off the Press.
Mm-hmm.
How we doing? She's Kayla.
And he's Daniel.
Boom, boom, boom. We bring the boom.
And we bring the boom. One
Welcome.
thing about us.
One
You
thing
know
about
me
us.
as the Rizzler. I'm the white panther dressed in black. Once I give your girl the Riz face, there's no chance she's coming back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Clock it right
Yeah.
there.
You know me as the Rizzler. He's so cute, the Rizzler.
Yes. He's
Yeah,
very,
or
very
I guess
cute.
like, I don't know. He's probably the little like. And bro, there's no jawline. He's just like a little chubby
Yes.
little kid. He's
Just
so
a chubby
cute.
little kid. I love it.
I wonder
Love
how
it.
old he is.
Let's see.
Little Rizzler videos.
What's your guess?
Ooh, I'm gonna say like 10. The little baby videos.
8 years old.
Wow.
Born in 2016, April 9th.
Dang,
we
he's
almost share a
low-key
birthday.
mature for 8 years old.
Right?
Dang, okay.
Wow.
Little Rizzler. I feel bad.
I do too.
Like, kids should not be on the internet. And, like, he's going to be, like, a meme for a very long time.
For sure.
Like,
He's
into his
gonna-
adulthood, he's never going to escape the Rizzler.
No. That is his personality for the next 40 to 50
Yeah.
years.
I hope in, like,
I would say 40.
20 years,
Ew.
I walk past him on the street, and I don't know it's the Rizzler. You know
Me
what
too.
I mean?
Me too. Yeah, no, I agree.
I hope he's, like, amongst the people in 20 years, and, like, no one will ever know.
Yeah. He'll just, like, go back into reality.
Yeah.
You know, or society, whatever. Anyway, anywho, so that was the Rizzler talk.
So that's the Rizzler.
Welcome back to. We
Yeah.
already said welcome back.
Yeah, but
happy
welcome back
Saturday.
again.
Welcome
Happy
back again
Saturday.
if you're just joining us. Happy Saturday, November
happy-
1st. I hope everyone had a great Halloween.
Yeah, exactly. Happy.
We gotta take the pumpkins
one
down and
day
Halloween
after
decorations
Halloween.
down. We gotta get some Christmas ones.
Yeah. We're gonna do Christmas before Thanksgiving.
Oh crap! We should do Thanksgiving first.
Or I feel like we don't even need to decorate for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I just feel like we should at
Yeah.
least wait till Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Or like wait until a little bit more into November.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
okay,
are you
okay.
a Christmas person right after Halloween?
Like kind of.
Yeah.
It depends. This year I'm like, I don't know, actually.
Yeah.
I do like Christmas, not like right after Halloween, but like I'm like definitely like if not before Thanksgiving, at Thanksgiving. It's like
Yeah, for sure.
in our family we would always decorate for Christmas during Thanksgiving Day break.
Yeah.
That's when like all my siblings are home.
Yeah.
So like Thanksgiving hits Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think last year I was decorating for Christmas during winter break, so like days before Christmas. I don't think my family got into the Christmas spirit last year.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure the box of Christmas junk in the attic came down like a day or two before Christmas. I don't remember if we had people over, if we went to someone else's house last year for Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Totally forgetting.
Yeah. My mom loves to decorate. I gotta show you a picture.
Yeah, has she decorated already?
She did not for Christmas, for Halloween.
Oh,
she did.
yeah.
She sent a little picture. Happy Halloween last night. This is my dad and my brother. Out on our front steps.
That looks cute. She did a good job.
Right. She loves the holiday.
Yeah.
Something about my mom is she loves to go all out for
Holidays are fun.
Holidays are so fun. I'm a holiday person too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though I have not been feeling Halloween, have not feeling the past. Especially
Christmas hasn't felt like Christmas in a long time for me. And I think that's just because we're growing up.
Yeah. Last Christmas was really good, honestly. It was the
good.
first Christmas in the new house. All the siblings got to come home.
Cute.
It was nice.
That's sweet.
Yeah. Excited to see the fam again.
Yeah.
Haven't seen them in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see my fam a bit too often. No, JK.
No, it's good.
I haven't been home in like 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Because we went to Maine, and then last
to Maine.
weekend we didn't do anything. This weekend we're not doing anything.
Not doing anything.
But I do have to go home probably next weekend to get my car fixed because I haven't been able to drive her.
Insert clip. Insert clip. Haircut. Do you have a song of the week?
Oh crap! I always forget. I do. Just a minute.
Hope that was beautiful and luscious. Oh wait, we also didn't do the weather. It is currently 47 degrees in the Western Masses right now, Western community. Clear skies, clear conditions for the rest of the day. We've gusts up to 30 miles per hour.
Wow.
That's the weather, folks. Been kind of windy recently. Like yesterday was like windy all day.
Yeah.
I kind of love when it's windy and you're going to class and you're just like low-key being blown around.
I
It's
do
like,
love to be blown,
whoa!
but then I hate when it's like so windy that I'm like freezing
Crying.
and
Yes.
like cold.
Yes, cold.
And it's like, ayo.
Can't
that's
see.
not cool.
Wind is getting my eyes up. My eyes are. I get to class and I'm like sobbing. Oh,
Oh no, the mic.
The
She's always jumping away.
always jumping away.
Okay, so I don't. My bad. I don't have a song of the week because
That's okay.
the song of the week was I played it already on Wednesday's show, so I don't want to like repeat.
Okay, no worries. My song of the week isn't really like a song of the week for me.
Oh,
it's just like
it's just like a song you want to play.
it's a song I'm playing. It's doing like in the mood for Halloween. Like it's the two songs I have on this playlist that I've made. They're two Lady Gaga songs, but they're very like spooky Halloweeny kind of sounding. So
okay, maybe I'll find like a spooky.
Yeah. I was thinking like we could do like spooky, like we can tell more spooky stories today.
Yeah.
Tell about our haunted situation.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do. Okay, should I do Little Dark Age by MGMT or Angel by Massive Attack? Angel's like a creepy, spooky one, but the Little Dark Age one is like, you know it. It's like policemen swear to God, love sleeping from their guns. You know, you would know it. It's like all over TikTok.
That sounds very, very familiar.
I think I'm gonna do Angel by Massive Attack. That's it's a TikTok edit sound.
Boom.
This song Jilly had a story about the other day.
She did.
And it was, she was driving late at night, I think, and that song just randomly started playing on her phone. And she doesn't have it on her Spotify or anything, so she has no idea why it was playing.
That's weird. That's weird. Spooky things are like,
Spooky.
It's kind of spooky season.
Guys, we've been getting spooked, and we're so excited to tell you.
We've been getting spooked to share, because like we didn't really go out or do anything, so we're like, this year we're staying in and we're watching spooky movie.
Yeah, that was Halloween this year for us.
Yes, lights
just turned off as we said that.
As we said that. Okay. So here is Zombie Boy and Angel and possibly Kill. No. We'll save that for the next one.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Enjoy.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
That was a cool welcome back. Welcome
Yeah.
intro. See, okay. So, how are we?
I'm so amazing. How
I'm
are you?
okay.
How are you?
Have you seen that Vine?
Uh-uh.
Oh my God, this girl, she's getting interviewed on The View,
Mm-hmm.
and they go, "How are you?" And she goes, "I'm okay." And then it's just her like,
Ew.
just like smiling because
weird.
like she's not okay. Like she starts like crying.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't know what happened there, but it's a funny Vine. Maybe I'll pull it up next music break.
Yeah.
But anyway, what's first? What's first on the list? I just made it. Haunted situation. Should we should we do Scream Queens first and then Haunted Situation?
Let's do Haunted Situation because it low-key started before Scream Queens.
It low-key did, yeah. Okay, let's give the full backstory. So Halloween night.
Uh-huh. It's a windy, dark, cool night.
Dark, cool night. Spooky.
Yeah, spooky.
And we were like, oh, like, because we're not going out, like, let's watch something spooky.
Let's watch some scary movies.
Let's
and
watch
we,
some
like,
scary movies.
We discussed, like, what types, or we looked up, like, what the scariest movies were.
Yeah.
Like, we went all in on trying to find, like, the scariest movie. We wanted to get super, super scared, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, we watched our first movie.
It was called The Host, or just Host.
And it was goofy, but like scary.
Goofy.
And
it was like
low-key,
Unfriended.
We were a little bit too scared to be watching.
No, low key. Like
we were scared
because we were like, it's like goofy and funny, but like I don't know, it didn't have that like The Conjuring. Well, spoiler up. The Conjuring, it had more like gory bits. I feel like, and gory, I don't find scary. I'm just like, ew,
right?
That's gross,
right? I don't need gory to be scary.
And Host was more like,
it was more like jump scares, yeah.
And that's like what I'm looking for.
And like
I'm
anticipation too.
There, like my heart was kind of racing like that,
yeah,
just like on edge that whole time.
Yeah.
And which I like when
no,
I'm like
that's what I want
when I'm
in a
like
horror movie.
when I'm like I want to watch something scary. That's what I want to watch. I don't want to watch gory stuff. I don't want to. No.
Like The Shining has like an elevator full of blood coming at you.
Yeah,
that's not scary.
That's not scary.
Because it doesn't even look like blood. It low-key looks like Kool-Aid.
It looks like Kool-Aid and water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like bright red.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, we're watching The Host and like, ooh, low-key kind of
Low-key
scary.
scared.
Low-key scary.
Yeah.
Shout out Teddy.
Shout out Teddy. He's a king.
Teddy. He's
the
a king.
vapor.
The vapor.
He's
the
vaping
vapor.
it up on
He's
the
vaping
Zoom
it up.
meeting.
He literally, yeah, it's a Zoom meeting, and literally he's in like the first scene, and then like maybe the last scene.
Yeah, the last scene.
Like one of like towards the end of the movie.
He
and, like,
dips like for the entire movie.
No, for the entire. I wonder how much he got paid.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
actor.
okay. Well, the concept of The Host was
Yes, if you haven't.
it was all on a Zoom meeting during
Yeah.
COVID. Like we're supposed. It like looks like someone's screen recording their Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
That's what it looks
And
like.
it's
So
just
like
it's
some
just
of the camera qualities are bad.
Yeah, yeah,
And,
it's
like-
just like a group of friends.
Yeah, it's a
like,
group
it's not
of
like a work
friends.
meeting or anything.
Yeah, it's a group of friends because it's during COVID, and they like are doing this like seance type thing where they want to talk to a ghost. And this
Yeah.
one girl's taking it too seriously, and
Too
she
seriously.
pissed us
Haley
off. Haley, yeah,
Didn't like her.
we did not like Haley, and there was some
Didn't like
beef
her.
between Gemma and Haley.
Yeah.
Because Gemma wasn't taking it seriously,
Gemma
and
was-
she pretended like she was being like touched and like a ghost
Being
was talking
contacted
to
by
her.
a ghost.
And that's what set off this ghost. Like it got pissed off at that
Yeah,
joke, and
yeah.
it set off on everyone,
Yeah.
and like started like picking them off one by one.
Yeah, and killing them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And that one was like, it was very like found footage kind of vibe. Not like really found footage, like
Yeah.
Megan's Missing found footage, but like
But it seemed like more real.
it seemed a lot more real. Like, I don't know, the parts where the Rendina's boyfriend, spoiler alert,
Yeah.
falls from the ceiling.
Yeah.
That part I was like, oh,
Right?
that was kind of weird.
That was
And then
weird.
there was another, the other girl falling out of a window or something.
Yeah.
On like a picnic table.
Oh, I loved her.
Right, loved her
Emma,
too.
I
She was
think.
yes, Emma. She was a baddie.
Yeah.
She was, and then oh my god, the poor girl got tortured. Not tortured, but like she had to watch all her friends die.
Because
She
what
was the
happened
last
was she
character
was
to
the
die.
first one to get dragged around by it. She got dragged around, literally got lifted up from it, and then
Yeah.
went and ran and hid under a blanket in her room.
Yeah.
And then had to, after getting dragged already, had to sit and watch all of her friends get picked off and
Yeah.
then get thrown out a window.
Yeah, yeah. Like if I'm in that situation, I'm.
I want to be
take
first.
me
I would be
first.
Caroline.
I'll be be.
Even though her
Caroline.
death was the scariest.
What was her death?
She was the one with the grandpa or the dad, and she went up into the attic, and there were those hanging legs in the attic, and then her screen kept glitching,
Yeah.
and she was. It just cut to her smashing her head
Oh,
over and over.
Oh, that was her dad.
Yeah, that was her dad.
I thought that was just like a ghost.
Oh no! Like the dad, she's the one that had like the cute old man dad at the beginning of the.
Oh,
I was just- yeah,
no. Okay. Because I saw the legs and I was like, wait,
Yeah.
what was that?
Yeah,
What was that?
That was like the ghost.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. That's what I thought. Yeah.
But I just meant like, oh, she's the one with the dad.
Yes. No, her death was kind of like.
Hers was like the scariest.
It was kind of the scariest
because
because
like what happened. She had this like joke going where she had like her background, where she had like a friend in her background. It was just like a
was just
recording
her.
of her in her room, like brushing her hair, like
yeah,
blah blah blah,
walking around.
So like that was on loop, so it looked like she was up and alive, and they were like, Caroline, like what's happening? And then it just started cutting like jump cuts of her her head getting
slamming her head
slammed
down.
over and over into her keyboard,
Yeah. And,
because
like-
she starts like typing in the chat, and they're all like, what's happening?
Yes. And it
Yeah.
was weird because like there was some shots where like you could like see like up her nostril and you're like, ew, what is
Yeah.
that? Like what is going on?
Yeah, it was so gross.
Yeah, really gross and disturbing. So yeah, that one was scary. Host would recommend.
Would recommend.
Would
You guys should watch
recommend
it if you're in for a scare.
If you're in for a little jump scare. Then we were like, okay, because we found the Host, the Conjuring, and the Sinister. We didn't make it Sinister.
And Sinister.
We didn't make
We
it.
watched the trailer and got scared from the trailer.
Got
So we were
scared.
like, okay,
Got
that one's
scared.
definitely the scariest one. Let's save that one for last.
Yeah.
And then I think we both got too spooked out at the Host. And there were parts during The Conjuring where I was scared.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't think I can do Sinister tonight. I was like a little bit too scared.
Because The Conjuring, it only got me like a couple times.
Yeah.
Besides that, I was like, okay, this is kind of just like a cool plot.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
But,
right. It only got me a couple times, but
yeah.
I really liked the plot of
yeah,
it.
the plot was really good. So yeah, we like finished The Host. We're like, okay, let's go into The Conjuring. And then we watched all of The Conjuring, and this is where it gets scary, guys. This
Okay.
is where this is
This is where, like,
the haunted
is the
situation
haunted.
part. This is like
So-
main story.
As we're watching the movie, these gusts of wind keep coming
Yeah.
in, and it's like shaking the doors. So it sounds
Yeah.
like someone's banging on the doors. That's what
Yeah.
the sound is.
Yeah.
But it's just the wind shaking the doors.
Yeah.
And it's really only happening during scary parts of the movie.
And it was a windy night.
It was a
I'll
very
give it that.
windy
It
night.
was a windy night.
Right. But Daniel and I are talking about how, like, I was like, oh, I don't really believe in ghosts, like,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. But then it kept shaking, and I was like, oh, like, ghosts, they're haunting
Scary.
us. And then I said, during the next scary part, because it wasn't, the wind wasn't coming in during, like, the normal parts of the movie, just the scary parts.
No, it was just the scary
So I said,
parts. Because then it picked up at the end when it was really scary.
At the end, okay, so we were at, like, the beginning leading up to a scary part, which I had no idea. We were in a regular part, and I said, if the wind picks up again and starts shaking the doors at a scary part, I'm going to believe in ghosts. Directly after I finished my sentence, the doors start shaking, and now we're on a scary part of the movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
like, okay,
crazy.
1 for 1.
What, literally 1 for 1. And then, like, they're just, like, we kept having these coincidences of, like, we would say something or ask a question or, like, predict something, and it would be, like, perfect. So we were like, oh, we're psychic. It was, like,
no, literally
stupid.
It was stupid. But also, like, there were parts where it was like you asked like a question like, oh, like the mother and the daughter,
that
the
one
daughter
was
part.
super weird.
Kayla was like, oh, like I wonder like who was watching this couple's daughter.
And the daughter had not been mentioned.
She was not
from
in.
the start of the movie. She had not been mentioned. We saw one clip of her.
And
the couple who has the daughter, the ghost hunting couple, they're like effing off in like a haunted house. Like I was like, what are they doing? Like no mention of daughter whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are they doing? Like what? Who's watching their kid? Immediately after, like the movie has zero connection to the daughter. Suddenly, like her daughter's dead body is floating. It's just something she's seeing.
In the next scene.
Yeah, it's like literally as I'm asking the question, she's walking over to a dock and she sees her dead daughter floating in the ocean.
Yeah,
and she's like freaking out.
Because then she calls her,
and then she goes to the phone, calls her mom, and then we find out like, oh, like
the
her
daughter's
mom
staying with the couple's like mother, like the in-laws.
Yes, the daughter's staying with the in-laws. Genuinely directly after I asked that question, which was so weird. Yeah. It felt spookier I know it's like stupid, but like it felt spookier at the time.
It's spooky because it happened again.
Yeah.
Like that type of stuff like was happening throughout the entire movie. It like
happened like 2 more times.
Yeah. Because then what was the second time after that?
It was like I literally had just said a sentence about the draft.
Yes.
Like coming in. I was telling a story.
Yes.
And the draft, like I literally had said a sentence about like the draft coming in and knocking stuff open, and then immediately after they are saying the same sentence.
Yep. And then like I thought The Conjuring was more about Annabelle the doll, but it like these are just the people who dealt with that case. So like Annabelle was in it for like a couple shots, a couple shots in the beginning, not really in it in the middle, a little bit. Stay on, and then a little bit in the end, and like. Towards the end, like right before we haven't seen her for almost the entire movie.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, like I thought this like, where's the doll? Like, where's Annabelle the doll? The next scene, Annabelle's like right there. I'm like, oh, hey, Annabelle. And then moving on. Fast forward to not fast forward, but like after we finished the movie.
Oh yeah, so
after we finished the movie, like. The wind was. We were watching Scream Queens.
We were watching Scream Queens. And there's no wind.
It's not windy at all.
And towards like the scariest parts of The Conjuring are just like a lot of scary things were happening during the end of The Conjuring. The wind was going crazy. And then immediately after, we're not watching The Conjuring. We're watching Scream Queens, which is like a horror show, but it's like a goofy horror show. It's not scary whatsoever.
Yeah.
Nothing. No wind at all.
No wind at all.
For the rest of the night.
The doors aren't shaking anymore.
No. And then so Daniel and I go to bed both around like 1:30, 1:40.
Yeah.
I like no AirPods, nothing. I'm laying in bed and I just hear like someone in my ear go, ooh, just like that. And I whip my head and like Haya was asleep. I thought Haya was awake or something. No, there's nothing. Like she's literally like dead asleep and it felt directly in my ear. And I was like, it could have been a noise, but it just like it sounded too clear in my ear for it to be like a noise outside. Yeah. Because I kept hearing footsteps and banging all night, but I was
that's just the Halloween just like hustle.
Yeah, Halloween because it was like around 2 a.m. Like some people come home from parties around then.
Yeah.
So it's like, like just those people coming back. But, like, I kept hearing, like, clicking and, like, tapping around my room.
Yeah, I heard the clicking and tapping, too, I feel like.
Yeah, you did?
Yeah. And then, like, just, like, stuff, like, from the hallway. I just still kind of can't believe how loud the main hallway of, like, our floor, how loud it is behind 2 shut doors.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, and a whole hallway in between.
And a whole hallway in between. Like, you're tucked at the end. I'm, like, somewhat closer to the door, but, like, still pretty far.
Yeah.
2 doors too.
Yeah.
And I can still hear the stomping. I can hear people yelling, talking. Like,
yeah, it's crazy.
It is very crazy. The walls are thin.
Yeah. And then, so this morning, I'm low-key going to say afternoon because I got up pretty late today.
I did too.
So I'm showering this morning, or this afternoon.
We're showering at the same time, too.
Yeah, showering at...
Important.
We have separate showers.
Separate showers. Sorry. I forgot people don't know that. Like... We have 2 showers, guys.
We have 2 showers.
Sorry. We're not showering together. We're showering, yeah, separate.
So yeah, we're showering together, and
oh, that's good.
okay.
That's
So
funny.
Daniel's at the end of the hall showering. I'm at the start of the hall showering.
Yeah.
And so even though I share the bathroom with just my roommate Haya, and Haya had already showered for the day.
Yeah.
Or showered for the morning. I don't know why I said for the day.
No, and I also heard her this morning.
Yeah.
But I thought it was you. Okay, but
yeah, no, it was high. I didn't wake up early enough to
Nope.
Nope,
It's okay. That's okay. It's Saturday.
It's Saturday, literally.
Yeah.
It's Saturday after Halloween. It's literally fine.
Such a crazy night last night.
So crazy.
Such a
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm showering, and like I lock the door. I don't know. I lock the door when I'm in the bathroom and when I'm in the shower.
I do
even
too.
though no one's gonna bust in there. It's just like natural instinct.
Lock. It
too,
is.
right?
I lock up too.
So I lock. We lock up to be safe.
We lock up to be safe.
We do
Because we don't lock our doors.
At all. Yeah, because what if an intruder came in and I'm like in the shower?
You're safe though because the door's locked.
Right, exactly.
But when we're in our room sleeping, doors
Someone
unlocked.
should just come in and kill
Front
me.
door's locked. My door's locked.
Yeah.
Come get me.
And we're telling this to everyone in the world right now.
in Western Ave.
But you guys don't know our room.
Ooh,
Actually,
come
it
find
was
us.
really scarily crazy how fast Gavin could find our room.
He
Just
has
looking
an
at
app.
the system. Yeah. But like
which I don't like that.
No, me neither.
I don't. All the RAs do that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
he found Yeah.
He showed me that, and I was like, I don't like that. Why is my information just like out there to find?
Yeah, like all of the RAs can like find every single person's room. So that's how like our RA friend found our room.
Yeah, they can also get into all the Res Life buildings.
Yeah.
Like if they like Gavin can like scan into our building.
Yeah.
Like I don't like that either. Like,
so if like an RA one day snapped and went crazy, we'd be screwed.
We'd be screwed
because they would know
where we are.
Yeah, and they have the keys to get in as well.
They have the keys to get in.
They wouldn't even need to know that we keep our doors unlocked.
Yeah.
No, we keep our main door locked sometimes at night.
Sometimes at night.
Every so often.
When we're feeling like it.
But yeah, so the shower door is locked when I'm in there. I put my shower cap on and I put my AirPods in too, so I'm like blasting my music in the shower this morning. I step out of the shower and kid you not, the door is unlocked and cracked open.
Yeah.
Like there's a sliver of light coming in. I was like, bro, what if I was like I'm naked right now, low key? Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, what if someone was standing outside the door?
Yeah.
Because I was like my towel's on the other side of the shower room.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm getting out of the shower. The door's open.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
I like immediately shut and locked it. I was like,
yeah.
Like genuinely what? Like I was so confused. I just stood there and like stared at it for a second. And I was like, that's so strange.
Yeah.
Like why it like I locked it. It was unlocked and open.
Yeah.
And I didn't ever hear it because I had my AirPods in.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you hear it like ka-junk when you closed it?
Yeah. When I closed it made like the noise.
Yeah, it made the
and like when I
noise.
locked it, it made the click.
Yeah. Okay. That's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
At all. It like
all.
really like made me feel weird all morning.
Yeah.
Because I was just thinking about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like why was it unlocked and open?
Yeah.
Like open, I would be like, oh, maybe like another draft. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like was coming in through the window.
Yeah. But even then, it shouldn't be able to open that door,
Right?
Because that door you're opening from the inside.
Yeah.
Like you're opening like out into the hallway, not in. You know what I mean?
No, it opens into.
Oh, it opens in.
Opens into the shower room.
Never mind.
But yeah, it was locked. Like no wind should have been able to unlock it.
Yeah.
Because you need to unlock it from the inside at least.
Yeah.
So weird. And then tell them about
And then
what happened in your shower.
not to add to the spookiness, I'm in the shower. I'm getting like towards the end of my shower because I low key hear Haya like kind of out in the hallway and kind of like just in that part of the hallway and in your room, and like low key like I hear like the door like ka-jink, like shut. Not like it was open or something, but like you know like the sound it makes like when it clicks shut.
Yeah.
Like, I heard that sound and I was like, what?
And like Haya was like in our room.
Yeah. The only thing I could think of it would being is the closet door, like shutting because I opened it this morning, but like still, I don't. It sounded in the shower. It sounded like it came from inside the shower.
Yeah.
It was.
And
weird.
also, you told Haya that story, and she like didn't say like, oh well, I was.
Yeah.
Blah blah blahing.
Yeah.
So we know it's not Haya either.
Yeah.
So something shut a door. A door got shut.
Yeah, a door got shut.
Maybe that was wind.
Maybe that was wind. But
maybe. But like it's
I remember
weird.
shutting and like locking
Yeah.
it, you know?
Yeah.
Like
So strange.
so I don't know why it would click again.
And when you got out of the shower, it was locked.
Yeah. And like it was like it was closed. And like I remember like closing the door, you know, and like and hearing like the natural sound, the normal sound it makes.
Yeah. So strange.
So strange.
So we're getting haunted, and Haya and I are getting a Ouija board tomorrow.
Yeah.
Even though like I genuinely do not believe in ghosts.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really believe in like ghosts or hauntings, but like I believe in like a greater divine power. Or something
so
spiritual.
Like God, Loki?
Not like God in like the Christianity kind of way,
yeah.
but like some form of like higher power, I guess. I don't know. I feel like there's a bigger picture after like death, or something like that. I don't know.
That's cool.
Yeah, but like don't really believe in like Ouija boards or
like, I don't believe in
haunting,
Ouija boards. I just want to see what happens.
No, me too. I kind of like believe in like. But like this would count as like haunting, but like when just like really like horrible stuff happens in like a building or like to an object that like, you know what I mean, or like has like seen like a lot, if that makes sense. I would say it works only more for like buildings where like there's like a lot of like death and horrible things that happened in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get kind of like spooked out by that.
Yeah, no, that's like a scary thought.
Yeah, yeah, but nothing.
But yeah, I really
nothing really like that.
Really just kind of want to ghost hunt in Scanlan.
Yeah.
Because apparently it's creepy.
It is creepy.
And Haya's boss says that it's haunted, so.
Yeah. All right. Let's go.
So let's go. We'll get squad together.
Scanlan is very back rooms type of vibe.
Yeah, I was in there the other day to like officially make my major wildlife conservation.
Yeah.
And even though like I was supposed to be a wildlife conservation from the start. I don't know why the registrar office screwed that up.
It's just that's the registrar. Yeah.
So yeah, now I'm officially the major, and I was doing that the other day, and I literally got lost. Literally talked to like probably it was a ghost that I talked to, like just this woman like lurking.
Yeah.
She's like, you look. I didn't even talk to her. She just like appeared and was like, you looking for the health services? I was like, no, I'm looking for the registrar. And she was like, oh, go here and go here and go here. And I was like, okay. And I was like lost AF.
Yeah, I don't like the layout of Scanlan at all because like. There's nothing downstairs besides like a banquet hall.
Yeah.
And then upstairs is like, at least I don't know what's on the third floor. The second floor is the counseling center and the registrar's office. And I don't know what to the left of it is.
Yeah. Me neither.
That's where Bonacos was previously.
Oh, really?
On the second floor to the left.
Oh.
That's where Bonacos was.
What's so weird to me is that when you enter through the main doors of Scanlan, the door signs say 2. So you think you're on the second floor, but you're technically on the first floor.
Yeah.
So I was like looking around that floor because it's saying 2, and I knew that registrar number started with 2 something.
Yeah.
So I was like,
where is it?
2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And I was on the wrong floor entirely, even though it's labeled 2.
Yeah.
So like, why do we have 2 floors that have 2?
Yeah.
Because in all the academic buildings, it's first floor 1, 2, 3 as you go up.
Yep. Even like in Parenzo, like there's every door, like there's stairs like going up to it, up to like the first floor.
Yeah.
So like you would think you're on the second floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what the heck?
What the heck? Don't know what on the third floor of it is. I know the criminal.
No idea.
I know the criminal justice department was there.
Really?
It was.
I thought it was in Horace Mann. Freshman year it was in Horace Mann.
It was their freshman year, but I think last year it was there in Scanlan. I remember one time I like went on like an adventure to like see what was up, and I passed the criminal justice sign. It was like, oh, criminal justice department. I was like, okay, period.
I would cry if I had to go all the way to Horace Mann for class.
Yeah, no.
Imagine having an 8:15 in Horace Mann.
Right?
It's like genuinely a 20-minute walk.
Yeah, no, literally. And there's
like,
no like
Wilson
shuttles or anything.
Yeah. Nope, you gotta go.
You gotta trek that
down the main road.
And like you get to, and like Woodward to the commuter law is like a far walk. So like I'm sure like once you get to Woodward on your Horace Mann walk, you're like, oh
yeah, still gotta go.
And
then like even when you're there, it's such a long like
It's a long driveway.
Driveway to get into Horace Mann.
Yeah. I just, they just could have designed it so much better.
So much better.
So much better.
I think there's a way to get there from behind Ely, though. I mean, not Ely. Woodward. If you cut, in front of the football field, you can get to Horace Mann. I don't know. My tour guide took us down a path that way.
Yeah.
When I, toured my senior year of high school.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, yeah, I've been to the football field twice in my entire life here.
Yeah.
In my 3 years here, I've attended one game.
Yeah.
And I don't know why the second reason I was there.
Yeah.
Can't tell you.
Yeah.
But
I attended a couple field hockey games, attended one football game, and that's been it so far. So far, probably never going to go there ever again. And then I also had class in Woodward, so, I was forced to go every Tuesday and Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
That was not fun.
Ugh.
And then had 15 minutes to get to my next class in Bates. And that just, was not fun.
Imagine if it was, Dower, though.
That would suck.
Imagine being a criminal justice major freshman year and having a class from Horace Mann to Dower 15 minutes apart.
Yeah.
That would be torture.
Yeah. No, literally.
But, some campuses are that big. My brother's campus is huge.
I know, I get in that aspect, but also our campus isn't it doesn't feel like it's it feels bigger because on your walk to Horace Mann, you're walking in between neighborhoods.
Yeah, it's like the church.
It's like a church.
There's genuinely a church on the way to Woodward.
And I don't know if I was at UMass, it would feel more productive because I'm walking on my campus still.
Yeah, but no, you're walking around campus.
Yeah. Yeah.
To get to campus.
Yeah. Here, you're just low-key getting on the main. You're getting on Western Ave and you're walking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting on the main road and you're going.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
Stupid school.
Yeah. I wish they just had better places to put things. I don't know. I feel every building should not every building, but every department should have its own department in an academic building on campus.
Mm-hmm.
There shouldn't be Scanlon shouldn't be used for departments like that.
That's so dumb. I didn't know Scanlon was even used for departments like that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just stupid. Give each department a nice little thing.
Yeah.
A little thing. Come on,
a little thing.
Not tuck them away.
Maybe because Bates is so small.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Maybe that's why. Because Bates is
it's history and English.
Yeah, and I feel a lot of the majors, it's history, English, and then we have a science building.
Yeah.
Two science buildings, low-key. Science, math, and
psychology.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then communications.
That's in Ely.
And then art, music is in Dower. So what about the criminal justice?
Yeah.
The sociology, all that stuff.
EGST.
Yeah.
That doesn't have a spot.
They don't have academic buildings. No. They just have strewn about classes.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
and
that.
I have a home base.
I have a home
207
base
Wilson is the environmental home base right next to the environmental lounge.
Yeah.
All the environmental classes are in one floor and low-key spread out between 4 rooms.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when it gets to Science and Innovation Center, it's a little bit more tricky.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's still going to Science Innovation. You can get there from inside the building.
Yeah.
Go outside. Ely is my home base. Ely 314.
Yeah.
That's me. That's me. And 346, I think. Or 336. Yeah. I don't know. It's right over there, actually. Right over there. Over here.
The Ely classrooms are very reminiscent of high school classrooms.
Yes.
Do they have the desks that connect? The chair.
Oh, yeah.
Desk combo? They do?
Oh, yeah.
Can we pop by so I can crack my back?
Let's do it.
I haven't cracked my back on one of those in so long.
Let's do it.
I thought I would never see one
Low-key,
again.
me too, actually.
I used to love just sitting in high school, pushing back and cracking my bleep.
Yeah. Yeah. No, absolutely. It's there. Yeah, they got all the classrooms there.
Oh.
Got them.
Yeah.
My classroom, where my ethics class is, 346.
Oh wait, your ethics class is in this building?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. Mine was in Wilson. No, it was in Bates.
Mm.
Wait. No, it was in Wilson, 3rd floor, and I hated it.
Really?
Yeah. That's so strange.
What ethics class was it?
Intro to ethics.
Oh, interesting.
What class are you taking?
intro to comm ethics.
Oh,
communication
okay, so that makes
ethics.
sense.
Yeah, it's like a different, but like honestly, like I feel like same type of vibe as like a regular ethics class.
Yeah, but if it's like labeled a comm, is it like
Yeah.
is it comm like 3 something, or is it like ethics 3 something?
It's definitely comm ethics.
Comm.
It's
Okay, that makes sense
Comm
then,
is in
why
front
it's
of
in
it
this
for
building.
sure. Yeah. No, like it's definitely a part of the communications department.
Yeah,
It's
so
like,
the ethics base is probably in Wilson too, right?
Yes.
If I had a, but my
Wish I had like a map.
huh?
I wish I had a map of
Right?
where everything is right now.
My ethics professor though, his office was in Bates, so whenever I had to meet with him in his office, it was in Bates.
But your class was in Wilson?
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Right?
I would
He was
hate
in
to
the
have that.
basement, I think.
The basement of Bates is like so spooky. I don't like it
Mhm.
down there.
Yeah,
Dr.
it always
Morin's
smells
office is
weird in
down there.
Bates.
It does smell weird in Bates. Dr. Morin's office is down there.
Yeah, this is my last semester ever having a class in Bates.
Really?
Yeah.
I might have like 1 or 2 more
Yeah.
in Bates, but then I'll
Nice.
be in here. No, I'll be finishing up here. No, actually, I have like a couple more classes left in Bates. Actually, then I'll be in here, and then I'm in Dower, probably doing a late class.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take
Those 6 p.m. classes.
Oh, it's gonna
be awful.
suck.
Maybe it'll be nice to like, on like a Monday, you just have like a 6:45 class. Like that's
Yeah.
it. That would be kind of nice.
That could be kind of nice. Have like my whole day to do it.
And then it could just feel like you're doing like artwork late at night.
Yeah. And I only have to take, I think, like 4 more classes for my minor.
Oh, nice.
So like it's not much.
Yeah.
It's not much at all. But yeah. I'm taking I'm taking a crime in the media class, and that also works for, as my advisor says, the CJ majors.
Wait, yeah, let's go over our schedule.
Shall we? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Do it. Okay, so I'm taking environmental chem, which is not excited for one bit at all. And then natural resource conservation, which is a class where I'm gonna have to go out into the field every Wednesday and like go collect stuff, go look at salamanders and stuff.
Ooh, that's kind of cool though.
Right? I'm excited for that. And then estimating wildlife population, which is for my minor, which I don't know. It's a environmental math class, which I'm not too excited about. And then I have environmental impact analysis, and then I have wetlands science management. And I'm excited to work in the wetlands because I haven't had a class dedicated to wetlands, but I've been to them.
That's really cool.
So I'm excited to have a wetlands class.
Nice.
And it's with my girl, Professor Lay. Lily Lay,
Nice. That's good.
I love her so much.
Love that.
When I told her I got into her class, she was like, "Thank you."
Aw, that's really cute.
And she gave me Chinese candy.
Aw, love.
I love her. She's
That's
so and then we
so
saw
nice
her in
for
the DC
queen.
today.
We did see her in the DC, yeah.
She was eating with her family. So cute.
Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so I don't like the phone version of my Westfield.
Oh yeah.
Because this has classes. I'm in spring 2026, and this has Life in the Universe. I took that class my freshman year. That shouldn't be there.
What the heck?
Okay, so I'm taking communication theory. It's a hybrid class, Monday, Wednesday, so probably just be on Mondays.
That's not bad.
Yeah, no, not bad. Yeah, Mondays I'm in class. 1:40 to 2:55. Then I'm taking crime in the media, and that one's an online class. Oh, heard! That was an in-person. I was worried I was going to have that with...
Who?
Yeah,
Oh.
'cause he's a criminal justice major.
Oh.
Yeah. Then I have intro to research, historical research and analysis. I was going to take this last year, I think. Was it last year? Yes, I was going to take it in the fall of last year. Because Dr. Morin was like, "Did you get into that class? Like, I'm teaching it. And I was like, yeah. And then I switched out of being a history major and picked up communication. So I like dropped that class.
Yeah.
And then I picked up history again. So now I have to take that class. You write like a 30-page research paper.
Oh, dang.
Not too excited.
30-page.
Yeah.
Dang.
Then I'm taking, and that one is 2:15 to 4:45. So it's going to be a long class, but it's okay. And then I have, it says pilot comedy and social change. This one's online with my boy, Mark Abate. Literally, I don't love him, but I've taken so many of his classes, so like I'm like, all right, it's okay. Like we're
Yeah.
kind of like this
Yeah.
because like I've had so many of his classes, and then social media, social context, Tuesday to Thursdays, 12:45 to 2 p.m.
Nice.
Yeah, might pick up a 6th class, depending. I don't know. I always
Yeah.
like to like. I have 5 right now, and then like so far, how I've done it is I have 5 right now, and then during the week of ad drop, like I'm like, okay, maybe
I decide if
I want to
are...
pick up another
Yeah.
class.
My like time type schedule next semester is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Because Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I have 9:20 wetlands, and then I have 11:30 natural resource conservation.
Yeah.
And then Wednesdays I have 1:40 to 4:30. I have my lab, which I'm gonna have to be like going out and stuff to do that.
Yeah.
And then my Tuesday, Thursdays are going to be kind of awful because I have an 11:15 environmental impact analysis directly into estimating wildlife population, directly into environmental chem. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm in Tuesdays,
You're gonna be
Thursdays. I'm going to
busy.
be from 11:15 to 5 p.m. I'm going to be in classes.
We're gonna be busy on Tuesday, Thursday.
And then Wednesdays, like I'm still going to be in class from 9:20 to 4:30.
Oh my god! How many online classes are you taking? Oh right, you can't take many
Yeah.
now because it's just like hands on.
Yeah, a lot of the science. That's why being a science major sucks.
Yeah.
Because you like actually have to go and do stuff
Yeah.
outside and stuff.
Yeah.
But like that's like what I like most about being an environmental science major.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like it just sucks. Like as you take the higher level
Classes.
stuff and you're done with Common Core, like
You gotta be
I'm
in
realizing that
person.
all of my Common Core classes were so much easier compared to my science classes, and
Yeah.
those were like 101s to 201.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
101s to 202s.
Now I'm gonna be in like 3 for science.
350.
In all science. It's gonna suck.
Yeah. I want to see how many.
But I'm a STEM major, so I guess I kind of.
Taking 221, 329, 202, 210, 318. So
Yeah.
I'm taking 2 upper level classes.
Oh, I'm only taking 1 upper level,
Yeah.
and the rest are
They're all 2s.
2s. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Next year I'll be taking like all upper level though.
Yeah,
I'm
me
like,
too.
No.
I'm getting my human dimensions done.
Ooh. What's that?
Like human impact analysis types
Oh,
class.
gotcha. That's pretty cool. So.
And those are my 2s that I have to finish.
Yeah. My intro to historical research class, the 30-page paper one. It's 202. So
Yeah.
like it can't be that
30
hard
page for 202 though.
for 202.
No,
right?
that's a 3.
That's a 3.
That's a
That's a
3.
3. That's a 3. And I don't know.
Oh.
A lot of people have said it's better to take it with Dr. Morin, and I'm taking it with the other professor, John Dempsey.
no.
But I have him right now, and he's like low key kind of chill.
Yeah?
It is an online class. We've only done 1 assignment for the whole semester, but like I don't know.
Maybe he'll be chill as an in-person one.
I
too.
think I took him for the year I was switching to communications. I was in one of his classes, and I went to it like 2 times, and he seems chill. Like
Yeah.
he seems like okay, this is gonna be a chill class. So hopefully it'll be chill with him.
Nice.
But pray for me though.
I have.
We'll into the future right now.
Yeah, guys,
Well, yeah.
this is gonna be
This
like
is-
foreshadowing our
no,
famous
literally,
last
this
words.
is
being
our.
like,
It's not
"Oh,
gonna be that bad.
fine."
It's fine.
But I'm super scared for my natural resource conservation class because
Yeah.
my advisor, who's on sabbatical right now, I don't know. Can I like say stuff about him on air? Is that fine?
Yeah.
He like okay, I nothing against him. He just really intimidates me.
Yeah.
So I get really scared when I have meetings with him, and I have him for one time he made a comment, so I had to withdraw from one of his classes at the start of sophomore year just because it was like an 8:15, and I picked up a different class, and I was like, I can just take this at some point.
Yeah.
And I did. I took it the next semester.
Yeah.
It was environmental legislation, and so I'd like dropped it, and then the next time I saw him, he was like, "Hey, I haven't seen you since you dropped my class," and I was like, "Oh, sorry." I was like, sorry. I was like 8:15 a little early for me, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Okay, so we won't put you in any more 8:15s then." I was like, "Ooh, sorry."
That's another thing right now. I could be taking an 8:15 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, there's this one class that I do need. but they only offer it at 8:15 next semester. And I'm like, my advisor was like, how do you feel about 8:15s? And I was like,
not good.
Not good. And she's like, okay, like we'll put you that in. We'll put you in that.
A different semester.
I'm like, okay, period.
Yeah.
Period. Fingers crossed they offer it at a different time.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to take it at 8:15.
But the natural resource conservation, I have my advisor. I have Dr. McDonald for.
Yeah.
And one of my friends did fail the class.
Yeah.
So he's retaking it actually with Cody's in the class too.
Cody.
He's taking it with Cody and I.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be OG Environmental Squad.
Yeah.
We're a little concerned about an op from freshman year Environmental Squad.
Yeah.
We're a little bit concerned about that.
Yeah.
Praying we do not have to face her.
Yeah.
The odds are high.
It's okay though.
It's okay. We'll just
we'll learn and we'll adapt.
Yeah,
we'll learn and we'll adapt.
We'll adapt. It's
and we'll overcome.
Survival of the fittest. So
yeah,
Yeah,
we'll adapt. We'll overcome.
Yeah,
for sure.
100%.
Before we continue on, don't forget you're listening to WSKB.org 89.5 FM. This is Fresh Off the Press. Daniel and Kayla.
Yeah.
Take your hands off the wheel because it's gonna be a great show.
I forgot I was historian.
It's been a great show so far. I'm loving this yap.
Yeah.
I might have to take that. Not have to take that 8:15, but like that might be the 6th class I take.
Yeah.
During when I during ad drop, cause I'll just have like a really busy Tuesday. Cause as of right, okay, so like my schedule's like not goated, but like I won't have class on Fridays, so like weekend starts on Thursday.
That's good.
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday are the only days I have one class. Tuesdays I have 2 classes, so I'm in class at like 1 p.m. until like 4:25. So like it's really not that bad. I could squish an 8:15 in there on Tuesday.
But you don't want to torture yourself.
I don't want to torture myself, but like
just to get it done, you could.
Just to get it done, I could, and just like be like
if there's still seats open.
Yeah, if there are still seats open. Fingers crossed. I feel like seats will still be
seats will definitely open during ad drop too.
For sure. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I might have to drop my wetlands class because it's not a requirement, but it's nice to have the credits.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Right. On the good hand though, after next semester I'll only have 10 classes left.
Nice.
And I'm gonna take a couple more summer classes this summer, upcoming summer, 2026. Fingers crossed I can take like not like a lot, but like
a couple,
like because summer classes they just like don't really offer that much.
Yeah.
So I'll take what I'll get. So
yeah.
We'll see how that happens. And then I don't know. It's like job hunting. I'm scared. I'm so scared. I need to do an internship at some point.
Yeah.
Next year.
I don't even want to.
We're not even thinking about that. We're not even thinking about that.
I have a history.
Oh, spin me with a history.
In France during World War I, prostitutes would charge more money if they had syphilis, because a soldier contracting the disease would get 1 month off to the hospital, escaping the harsh conditions of the trenches.
Oh, that's kind of spooky.
So like it was good to have syphilis.
Yeah.
Like the prostitutes with syphilis were more expensive.
Oh.
So like because like the guy would get syphilis and then wouldn't have to go to fight war.
Wow.
They'd get 1 month in the hospital instead.
Wow.
So that's cray.
That's cray. Pretty cray.
Crazy.
What's
that the Victoria song? You think I'm crazy,
and I told you lately that I love you. You're the only reason that I'm not afraid to try. Crazy. Have I told you lately? I'm queuing up one song that's like perfect for today's theme of show, since it's Halloween. I love this song. The song is great, classic Halloween song, in my opinion at least. Calling All the Monsters by China Emma Klein.
Calling all the monsters.
Whoa,
oh.
yup,
Oh,
get it.
This song's so
This song is so good.
I wonder how people are doing on the riddles.
Because this clue got moved.
Yeah.
Over to the.
I'm
over
gonna
the,
like once the song's playing, I'm gonna check to see if like the locations have moved at all.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Oh. The jump button one.
Yeah, I have
That
noticed
one?
that one.
Okay. That's so funny.
Yeah, I noticed that one on Wednesday actually.
Oh really? Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
notice it on the Wednesday.
What's under the jump button one? Where does that one lead?
Over there, maybe.
Yeah.
Behind that poster.
No,
you guys
because
will
that
never
one
know.
leads over there. So maybe that leads to there. And low key, that one's moved too.
That one has moved.
Dang, people are figuring it out.
No.
You haven't gotten any emails, right?
No, I don't think so.
What's the clue?
Now tattered and worn. I know where this one goes to. Now
Yep.
tattered and worn. Search behind something. We adorn. Yep. Thank you.
I mean, I can't really tell if it's moved or not.
Yeah. What about that one? Yeah.
It's sitting right here. Is that where you put it?
Is it like stuck to the wall?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, probably. Let's check under. Should we go on? Wait, no, because this is like fun right now.
This one's definitely moved because the poster.
Okay, period. I was gonna check
That
under.
one's, like-
Under this one over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's moved.
Yeah, it's stuck under here. Like onto the thing. I stuck it under here.
I mean, and like this hasn't been found. Yeah, no, she's still there.
She's still there. Oh, I wonder which one they're getting stuck on. Probably that one over there.
I'm really proud of our Icarus
I
one.
love that one. The Icarus one is really good.
I drew one of our clues is like Icarus once flew too close. The warmth is what I love most or something like that.
Yeah.
And it points to a sun lamp. So we put it on a sticker on the filing cabinet because one of our clues says under sounds and sliding, stuck is where I'm hiding.
Yeah.
So it's like a sticker because the an old soundboard, like a vintage soundboard's
Yeah.
under a filing cabinet.
Yeah.
And the filing cabinet has a bunch of stickers on it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we wrote one on a sticker, and
On
then
a
I
sticker.
drew a little
Little
Icarus.
Which the Icarus is still there.
Icarus is still there.
Icarus is still there.
It's not my best work, but like I'm okay. Proud of
I
it.
kind of like it. Yeah. So yeah,
So, yeah.
I'm excited to. Who's gonna get it?
Who's
Who's gonna solve the riddle? Anyway, though, here is. Should take a little music break.
Yeah.
Here is Kill for Love, calling all the monsters, and Hungry Like the Wolf. But,
We're back.
I don't know. I might take a look. I mean, I can't tonight, but like the panels under there, like they also come off.
Mhm.
So like, I can look at it
Yeah.
sometime and like maybe try and figure it out. Maybe
Yeah.
see like if I can just like if it is just like a quick like wire replacement.
That'd be nice if it was.
I mean, nice. But this also happens a couple like last year, didn't it? You remember when the
Yeah,
phone was like
it
quote unquote
did.
broken,
And then it started working
and then it
again.
started to fix itself. So
So we don't know. The phone's not working.
phone's not working tonight, guys. So sorry, we can't take any callers. But if you're my dad listening and want to do your hot topics, just call me and we'll put you on the air.
Yeah.
Because we still wanna.
We still need the hot topic.
We still need the hot topics of the week. Yeah, this thing's like looking kind of busted. Anywho, though, we also started watching Scream Queens
We did.
last night. We're on episode 2 now.
Because the first episode was like an hour and
It's
45
like it's literally like
minutes.
it's longer than the host.
Yeah.
It's longer than the
The
host,
host
guys.
was like 50 minutes.
The host was like 50 minutes, and the Scream Queens pilot episode's like an hour and something long.
It was a whole movie.
Whole movie. It's funny how like I don't know. That's like the pilot episode. Arianka's character didn't even make it past the pilot. Simply just a guest star.
Oh, Arianka.
Unfortunately, love you, girl.
We do miss her.
Which, some news about Cynthia and Ariana.
Yeah.
They're doing like a Wicked special, like live,
Oh.
and they're
For what?
For Wicked. They'll be singing our Wicked favorites
Like where? Wait, where are
on
they doing?
on TV.
Oh.
They're gonna do like a Wicked one night only
Oh,
special,
cool.
and so yeah, it's November 9th. So
Cool.
if you wanna watch that, we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Cindy
it like?
singing.
What are they doing it for? Like, is there
Just
like,
like
an
Wick,
event?
no, just like the Wicked like promo. Like I know Ariana, the Rizzler. I know Ariana
The
said
Rizzler.
that she like for the first Wicked movie, they didn't do like any singing for the promo of the movie.
Oh.
So like this time they're like, let's like
They're trying
actually
to
like
do it
sing
more.
and like promote it more, but then rather than just doing like a press tour.
Yeah. Okay, that's smart.
Wicked
That makes sense then.
Part 2 live November 9th. Yeah, I know there's no Wicked premiere, whatever.
Oh, there's no premiere?
No, Google thinks it's like premiering on the 9th, but it's not.
Oh,
Like the actual movie. Sorry. Oh yeah, all new Wicked special to air on NBC and Peacock. Ahead of this theatrical release of Wicked for Good on November 21st.
Cool. Oh, it's the 21st.
That's when the movie comes out. Not this.
Oh, dang, it's soon. I didn't even realize.
It's soon.
That's crazy.
Right?
I probably will see it in theaters. I don't know.
I'm going to see an IMAX. I'm going to see it in IMAX. I'm so excited.
Hey.
I was on the phone with my mom and she was like ordering tickets. She's like, should we go see it in IMAX? And I'm like, let's go. Let's go see it in IMAX.
Yeah, real.
Hell,
Hey, are we going to be
freaking
home
yeah.
for Thanksgiving on the 21st?
We're not going on the 21st. We're going, someday I'll be home.
Yeah.
But the actual movie comes out on the 21st.
Okay.
But like my mom bought tickets for like when we're home.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because you're leaving
Yeah.
a bit early for Thanksgiving, right?
I think I'm leaving on what day is the 21st? I might be leaving actually on the 21st. The 21st or the 23rd?
Yeah, but yeah, I got to pull up a calendar, get the dates.
I'm leaving on the
matched with days.
23rd. My flight's on Sunday. And I'm skipping my Monday classes and Wednesday classes, which I don't think he'll have class on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I think he'll be like, no, it's fine. We can
I hope
cancel."
my professors cancel. I got to ask them actually to cancel class.
No,
Because
literally.
if I ask Dr. V, I think he'll do it. Because he did that.
Yeah,
freshman
I think
year.
he will too. I agree.
And I'll just beg Professor Lay.
Please.
Please. But Wednesdays are my... Oh, no, we wouldn't have lab. Because classes are canceled. You know me as the Rizzler. I'm the panther dressed in black. Once they give this girl the Riz face, there's
pull
no
up
chance of her coming
some spooky
back.
music. So do we want to, in like a couple minutes, get into our spooky stories?
Yes, I will look up some on Reddit.
And then I'm almost leaving for like a whole month for winter break. Well, I'm leaving
Yeah.
on like the 14th of December and coming back on like the 18th of January or something like that.
What if you have finals?
I checked all the syllabuses. I don't have like any tests or anything.
Nice. That's
yeah,
so nice.
I have a presentation for history. I think on like the 12th or something.
Yeah.
That's like my final project for Comtech. We have to show like our final portfolio. That's like early December. What other class am I forgetting? My ethics class. I don't think he had anything like during the finals week.
Yeah.
And then the rest are my online classes. So like if I have a final, I can just do it at home.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm hyped. Although I am like secretly nervous that like there's gonna be like, okay, test. I'm like,
Yeah. Oh.
oops, I'm not gonna be there. I'm sorry.
I'm sure you could just like make it up or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Or just like take it early or something.
Yeah.
Spooky music. Come on. Let's see this spooky music. Whoa. Not
Okay, I
getting me,
found a
though.
creepy story.
Oh, I'm excited. Do you like this?
Yeah, I do
This
like
good?
this.
Okay.
This is really good.
Okay. Spooky
Okay.
mode now. Okay. Low voices activated.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
I lived in a small college town, and my apartment complex was walking distance from the bar/downtown area. One weekday, I stepped out on our front porch to smoke a cigarette or two. I was up late studying. I might have read this. I brought my textbook with me and sat down on the stairs when I smoked. A girl who I'd never met but lived one apartment over on the ground floor came home from downtown. She was by herself, and you could tell from her walk she had been drinking. She got in her apartment and barely got to the closed door before some guy who came out of nowhere knocked on her door. She opened it, and I noticed he introduced himself, which was weird because it was after 2:30 a.m. Who comes to a strange girl's apartment at that time? So I decided to stay up and pay attention. They ended up talking for over 10 minutes. She later acknowledged how weird the situation was, but did not know how to end the conversation. He would do the creepiest things, like he reached up and stroked her hair at least 3 times and would try and slowly inch his way closer to her and the door. I made a point of being loud with my textbook so he would know I was there, and he disappeared as eerily as he had come. We called the cops, and days later, they had the girl and me sit with a sketch artist. As soon as the sketch was made public, floods of calls came in. Guy turned out to be a serial rapist who followed lone girls home from bars and pretended to be a cab offering them a ride. This girl just got lucky because she lived so close to the bars. He didn't get a chance to pull the cab routine. That's crazy.
Spooky. I don't like that.
That is creepy.
I don't know if mine's real. It might be fake. It was posted 6 days ago, and it has a lot of upvotes.
Yeah.
73 upvotes. So it's kind of long, but
Okay.
here we go. It's titled, "The Angel Treatment Was Supposed to Cure Evil. I Should Have Killed Patient Zero."
Oh, so it's definitely not real.
No,
That's what it's called.
Definitely not real. Dr. Ricketts. Oh, this might be like stupid silly.
Oh, is it like a made up just story?
I think it's like
not even
it's like a not like a fanfic, but like someone just like wrote a
just
story.
like a short story.
Yeah. Get out. I'm gonna find something else.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay. I've been looking for. I just asked Reddit. I said creepiest real stories on Reddit, and it gave me a list of like people's comments that have gotten like the most upvotes. So like they're just like short little stories, which I think
Real stories
are good. Like I found one
on True Scary Stories.
It's on what is
Terrifying Night in the Woods, and that has Terrifying in red.
Ooh.
72 upvotes.
Ooh, yeah, do that one.
This
That one sounds
this
good.
one's not that long. Okay. I keep trying to forget about this story, but it keeps coming back into my memory even after years. I'm really curious if anybody has experienced anything similar. I went to college in rural Appalachia. I had heard all previous rules about being in the woods at night. No whistling in the woods, don't be out after dark, ignore crying deep in the woods, etc. But on this particular night, I ignored the most important rule: stay out of the woods from dusk till dawn. I was in a very rural stretch of the Blue Ridge Parkway to watch the sunset with my then girlfriend. We wound up getting pretty comfortable laying down in the back of my car to the point where we started dozing off. I want to say I woke up about 45 minutes after the sun had gone down and the woods were dead silent. I instantly felt that something was wrong. I had a very strange feeling that I was being watched. Knowing something was off, I gently tried to wake my girlfriend to leave when all of a sudden I heard this gut-wrenching scream from the woods beside my car.
You know what? I read this one.
Did you?
Yeah. Continue though.
Okay. I know that mountain lions and foxes can scream, but this was not like that. I remember this one now. You reading it?
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like a full-grown man screaming bloody murder. I instantly got out of the car, slammed my trunk shut, and ran to the driver's door to drive away. As I was putting my key in the ignition, I heard an almost maniacal laughing and what sounded like footsteps bolting towards us. I matted the gas pedal and got the hell out of there. Neither of us spoke the entire drive back to campus. I have avoided that stretch of the parkway ever since. I have no idea what on earth happened. There are no hiking trails, buildings, or campsites anywhere near where we were. Anyway, I just thought, okay, yeah.
Dang, that one's scary.
Dang, spooky.
When you said maniacal, have you ever seen the Muppet movie?
I saw like the space one, kind of.
Oh, like the newer ones.
No.
Yeah, the Muppets Go to Space is a good one.
The Muppets Go to Space is a really good one.
So there's this like villain, and he's like this evil oil baron, and he's trying to like demolish the Muppet studio, and he has these like sidekicks who are also Muppets, but they're like evil Muppets, and he's so not full of joy that he can't laugh, but he wants to do an evil laugh. So instead of doing an evil laugh, he just goes maniacal laugh, and then all of his little Muppets will like go oh oh oh. It's so good.
Oh, that's funny.
But I also found another scary story, so I'll dive right in. Okay. This is from No Sleep, and it has 1,600 upvotes. So this one seems scary.
This better be good.
About 10 years ago.
Sorry, I'm getting different. I don't like that creepy music.
Where's my spooky aura?
Where's the spooky aura? This is good.
Ooh,
this is really good.
This one's spooky. This one's like Annabelle vibe.
Yeah.
Okay. About 10 years ago, I was recently divorced and living alone in a 1-bedroom apartment. The place was clean and the rent was decent. One of those places that had a doorman. I felt safe here. I was alone and loving it, focused on my career and not on my clingy ex-husband. Things were finally looking up for me. At the time, I was working pretty late at the office and would often stumble into my apartment, sleep deprived in the early hours of the morning, and wake up by 6:30, 7ish to start the day. I started noticing that in the morning, my door would be unlocked sometimes. I usually dismissed this as my sleep-dead brain, thinking that the bed looked more appealing than locking the door. Another thing that I had noticed since moving in was that I seemed to misplace things more than I used to. Little things like a hairbrush or nail polish, that sort of thing. It wasn't really that big of a deal, just enough to be a slight annoyance in my day. The longer I lived there, the more frequently I seemed to forget to lock the door. At first, it was every once in a while, then it seemed more like every day. More things went missing. Things like pictures, shaving razors, and most disturbingly, my underwear. This went on for long enough that I started to get a little paranoid. I started to take the time at night to make sure the door was locked. I got into a habit of every night, after I locked the door, to turn the handle 3 times and say to myself, "It's locked, it's locked, it's locked." Time after time, I would wake up and the door would be unlocked. One time, I even tried staying up all night to watch the door, but I ended up falling asleep in my chair. I decided that my mind was not reliable enough to stay up all night, so I invested in a video camera. I went all out and bought the fanciest camera that I could get my hands on. So one night, I set the camera up facing the door. I hid the camera under a pile of towels on the floor. I locked the door and went to bed. When I woke up, my apartment looked normal, nothing missing that I could see. I decided to check the tape. I fast-forwarded through the hours of footage, not seeing anything. I was just about to give up when I noticed the handle of my door jitter. Then it slowly crept open. A figure slid through. I have to get back into my creepy. A figure slid through the half-open door and walked towards the camera. It paused, looked around as if it were listening for something, then walked forward into direct view of the camera. I paused the camera. The hairs on my arm and the back of my neck started to rise. I was staring directly in the face of the maintenance man of the building. I could see those big, thick glasses and curly hair. I had no doubt who he was. I played the tape a little more. He looked comfortable as he walked around the apartment. Then he turned and walked towards the camera. I walked towards my bedroom and out of the view of the camera. I didn't know what to do. Sobbing, I called the police. I tried to explain over the phone but couldn't. Soon enough, 2 officers arrived at my doorstep. I told them everything and showed them the tape. I remember seeing the blood drain from their faces. They promised me that I was safe and that they were going to get this guy. I needed to lay down but didn't want to be alone. One of the officers offered to stand outside my apartment door as I took a nap. As I was laying in bed, unable to sleep, but too drained to move, something kept nagging at me. I laid there for a few minutes, tossing and turning, unable to get comfortable or rest. My mind was racing. Then a realization slowly watched over me and chilled me to the bone. We watched the tape and saw the man enter my home, but we never saw him leave. I froze, then started shaking. I needed to get to the front door. I sat up and looked around the room. I couldn't see anyone. I swung my legs over the side of the bed cautiously. My feet hit the cold wood and I felt warm breath on my ankles. I raced out of the apartment as fast as I could and to the safety of the police officer. He called for backup. They found a man under my bed clutching a knife and a Polaroid camera.
Dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's kind of scary. I don't like
that is creepy.
I'm thinking of Guava Juice, Roy from Wasabi Productions.
Yes.
So, him and his brother used to make like a lot of like videos, like haunted spooky videos, alongside with challenge videos.
Yeah.
And one video challenge spooky video he did was playing Bloody Mary in the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
And like 5-year-old me had me spooked. I was really creeped out.
I would get scared at those same exact videos.
Right, because like there'd be a lot of like weird noise and it's like, oh, do you see that? And then at one point, like there definitely was someone like standing behind them, like one of their friends, because it's like a skit. But one of their friends holds like a doll up above their shoulder, just goes like this and brings it back down, and it's like It spooked me.
That would scare the crap out of me.
It scared the crap out of me when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
I'm just like thinking of that video now.
Even like the goofy ones would always scare me.
The goofy ones get me. The goofy ones really get me. I have a story, but I don't know if I can share it on air.
What's it about?
It's about this YouTube video that I saw, and it was during Killer Clown era.
Yeah.
And like, low key, like these these people, like group of friends, are like going out to like find killer clowns, and like they find one like near like this cornfield, and like, oh, like should I just say it?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, one of their friends, or there was multiple killer clowns, and like one of them like was like knocked down, and then one of the other killer clowns just takes like a sledgehammer and just like his face. And
Ew.
like it was like it seemed real.
Yeah.
Probably because I was like 7, 8, 9. Probably,
Yeah.
No, like 10. And like, but like, I don't know, to this day I've always was like, is that real?
Yeah.
Because it like you could see like the face and like Loki blood.
Yeah.
Like could have been very real. But yeah.
Yeah.
that's my spooky killer clown story.
Spooky.
I found another one. Another spooky story.
Yeah. Wait, before you start,
Yeah.
have you ever seen The Rake found footage?
No.
On YouTube?
No.
It's this group of like 3 guys in college, and it's like found footage. So it's like they're vlogging, and it's like early 2000s, so it's crappy quality.
Yeah.
And all 3 of them go into the woods to camp for like a day or 2. And there's this like thing lurking in the back of like everything. And then like by the end, like one of them goes missing, and then by the end, like you get like the footage of them getting like dragged away, and it's like it's super scary. I think like you might enjoy it.
No, I definitely would.
We should watch it.
We should watch it.
It scared the ever loving crap out of me when I was a kid, and of course my jerk older cousins had to show it to me.
Of course,
because they love to just scare me and my younger siblings.
No, yeah, that was my sister's. Like she loved to do that. That was like her job, was to scare me and my brother.
Like
mostly me.
They would always like tell us like scary stories. Do you remember like the Russian sleep experiment story?
No.
Where like there's a stupid Russian sleep experiment. Honestly, we should read that because it's a Reddit story. We should read that.
Okay.
So you read your story and I'll find the Russian one.
Okay.
Because it's super. It like creeped me out.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'll read my story and then.
Well, if we have time, we'll do the Russian.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. So this happened a few years ago, and it still messes with me. I don't usually post this kind of stuff, but I need to get it out somewhere. I was over at my neighbor's one summer night. She is an older gypsy woman who everyone on the street likes. Real sweet, always bringing over food or just sitting and talking. A couple of us were chilling in her kitchen, drinking tea and swapping stories. It was one of those slow evenings where nothing happens until we heard music. Not from a phone or radio, it sounded live. Drums, a violin, people singing, distant but close enough to make the hairs on my arms stand up. My neighbor went quiet for a second. I looked at the door and said, "Don't go out." I thought she was being dramatic. I was wrong. We looked toward the backyard. There's this open lot behind her house. Nothing there usually. In the moonlight, there was a low haze, like mist. And in that haze were figures moving. At first, I thought it was kids playing a prank. Then I realized they weren't quite right. Semi-transparent, like smoke shaped into people. Some of them looked like they were missing limbs. Others just floated slightly above the ground. One looked like it had no head, but it still kind of swayed to the beat. In the center,
it
was dancing. This is like, I think this is like a silly one, but
yeah.
In the center were 2 more solid looking silhouettes, a man in a suit and a woman in a white dress standing like a couple. The rest circled them, keeping time with the music. They didn't look angry, just there. The whole scene felt wrong and calm at the same time. My neighbor murmured, "It's their wedding again." She told us to stay inside, that they wouldn't come into the house while she had people there. I remember thinking, okay, whatever that means. She's seen weird stuff before. That made it sound ordinary, which is the weirdest part. 2 of the people with us didn't buy it. One of them laughing and said it is It is probably someone messing around with speakers. The other said he wanted to go check it out. My neighbor begged them not to. Please don't, she said, voice shaking. They shrugged and left anyway. We watched from the window. They crossed the yard. The music sort of stopped for a beat. Then the figures all turned and drifted toward them. The fog closed around those two for a second, just a second, and when it cleared, they were gone. No screams, no fight, nothing. One moment they were there, the next they just weren't. We ran out, no footprints, no sign. The police did searches, nothing turned up. It's been years, no trace. My neighbor still lives there and says sometimes on certain nights she hears the drums again. She says if she looks out she sees more faces in the circle, new ones. She says she's seen my friends there, smiling like they always do in photos, but empty. I don't know what happened. Spirits, hallucination, something else. I don't have answers. All I know is that after the night, I stopped being the kind of person who thinks ghost stories are just stories. If you ever hear distant music at night and there's a fog hanging low, don't be clever. Stay inside.
Stay inside.
Stay inside.
Dun, dun, dun. I liked that one.
Yeah, me too. Did you find it?
I did. So this is the Russian sleep experiment. This was one of the many scary stories I was told as a child by my jerk older cousins.
Yeah.
And this one was never as scary to me.
Yeah.
It's like it's a big popular one.
Okay.
The Russian sleep experiment. Russian researchers in the late 1940s kept 5 people awake for 15 days using an experimental gas-based stimulant. They were kept in a sealed environment to carefully monitor their oxygen intake so the gas didn't kill them, since it was toxic in high concentrations. This was before closed-circuit cameras, so they only had microphones and 5-inch thick glass porthole-sized windows into the chamber to monitor them. The chamber was stocked with books, cots to sleep on but no bedding, running water and a toilet, enough dried food to last all 5 for over a month. The test subjects were political prisoners deemed enemies of the state during World War II. Everything was fine for the first 5 days. The subjects hardly complained of having been promised falsely that they would be freed if they submitted to the test and that they did not sleep for 30 days. Their conversations and activities were monitored, and it was noted that they continued to talk about increasingly traumatic incidents in their past, and the general tone of their conversations took a darker aspect after the 4-day mark. After 5 days, they started to complain about the circumstances and events that led them to where they were, and started to demonstrate severe paranoia. They stopped talking to each other and began alternatingly whispering to the microphones and one mirrored portholes. Oddly, they all seemed to think they could win the trust of the experimenters by turning over their comrades, the other subjects in captivity with them. At first, the researchers suspected this was an effect of the gas itself. After 9 days, the first of them started screaming. He ran the length of the chamber, repeatedly yelling at the top of his lungs for 3 hours straight. He continued attempting to scream, but was only able to produce occasional squeaks. The researchers postulated that he had physically torn his vocal cords. The most surprising thing about his behavior is how the other captives reacted to it, or rather didn't react to it. They continued whispering to the microphones until the second of the captives started screaming. Oh, okay, sorry. The 2 non-screaming captives took the books apart, smeared page after page with their own feces, and pasted them calmly over the glass portholes. The screaming promptly stopped. So did the whispering to the microphones. After 3 more days passed, the researchers checked the microphones hourly to make sure they were working, since they thought it was impossible that no sound could be coming from the 5 people inside. The oxygen consumption in the chamber indicated that all 5 must still be alive. In fact, it was with the amount of oxygen 5 people would consume at a very heavy level of strenuous exercise. On the morning of the 14th day, the researchers did something they said they would not do to get a reaction from the captives. They used the intercom inside the chamber, hoping to provoke any response from the captives. They were afraid either dead or vegetables. They announced, "We are opening the chamber to test the microphones. Step away from the doors and lie flat on the floor or you will be shot. Compliance will earn one of you your immediate freedom." To their surprise, they heard a single phrase and a calm voice responded, "We no longer want to be freed." Debate broke out amongst the researchers and the military forces funding the research. Unable to provoke any more response during using the intercom, it was finally decided to open the chamber at midnight on the 15th day. The chamber was flushed of the stimulant gas and filled with fresh air, and immediately voices from the microphones began to object. 3 different voices began begging, as if pleading for the life of loved ones, to turn the gas back on. The chamber was opened, and soldiers sent in to retrieve the test subjects. They began to scream louder than ever, and so did the soldiers when they saw what was inside. 4 of the 5 subjects were still alive, although no one could rightly call the state of any of them in life. The food rations past day 5 had not been so much as touched. Oh, sorry, readjusting.
Get comfy.
There were chunks of meat from the dead subject's thigh and chest stuffed into the drain in the center of the chamber, blocking the drain. It was a weird noise. Blocking the drain and allowing 4 inches of water to accumulate on the floor. Precisely how much of the water on the floor was actually blood was never determined. All 4 surviving test subjects also had large portions of muscle and skin torn away from their bodies. The destruction of flesh and exposed bone on their fingertips indicated that the wounds were inflicted by hand, not with teeth as the researchers initially thought. Closer examination of the position and angles of the wounds indicated that most, if not all of them, were self-inflicted. The abdominal organs below the ribcage of all 4 test subjects had been removed, while the heart, lungs, and diaphragm remained in place. The skin and most of the muscles attached to the ribs had been ripped off, exposing the lungs through the ribcage. All the blood vessels and organs remained intact, and they had just been taken out and laid on the floor, fanning it around the eviscerated but still living bodies of the subjects. The digestive tract of all 4 could be seen to be working, digesting food. It quickly became apparent that what they were digesting was their own flesh they had ripped off and eaten over the course of days. Most of the soldiers were Russian special operatives at the faculty, but many still refused to return to the chamber to remove the test subjects. They continued to scream to be left in the chamber and alternately begged and demanded that the gas be turned on, lest they fall asleep. To everyone's surprise, the test subjects put up a fierce fight in the process of being removed from the chamber. One of the Russian soldiers died from having his throat ripped out. Another was gravely injured by having his testicles ripped off and an artery in his leg severed by one of the subject's teeth. Another 5 of the soldiers lost their lives, if you count ones that committed suicide in the weeks following the incident. In the struggle, one of the 4 living subjects had his spleen ruptured, and he bled out almost immediately. The medical researchers attempted to sedate him, but this proved impossible. He was injected with more than 10 times the human dose of morphine, derivative, and still fought through like a cornered animal, breaking the ribs and arms of one doctor. When heart was seen to beat for a full 2 minutes after he had bled out to the point there was more air in his vascular system than blood. Even after it stopped, he continued to scream and flail for another 3 minutes, struggling attack anyone in reach and just repeating the word more over and over, weaker and weaker, until he finally fell in silence. Their surviving 3 test subjects were heavily restrained and moved to a medical facility. The 2 with intact vocal cords continuously begging for the gas, demanding to be kept awake. The most injured of the 3 was taken to the only surgical operating room that the faculty had. Okay, facility. I've been saying faculty. Facility had. In the process of preparing the subject to have his organs placed back within his body, it was found that he was effectively immune to the sedative they had given him to prepare for his surgery. He fought furiously against his restraints when the anesthetic gas was brought out to put him under. He managed to tear most of the way through a 4-inch wide leather strap on one of his wrists, even though the weight of a 200-pound soldier holding that wrist as well. It took only a little more anesthetic than normal to put him under. In the instant his eyelids fluttered and closed, his heart stopped. In the autopsy of the test subject that had died on the operating table, it was found that his blood had tripled the normal level of oxygen. His muscles that were still attached to his skeleton were badly torn and had broken 9 bones in his struggle to be subdued. Most of them were from the force of his own muscles. The second survivor had been the first of the group of 5 to start screaming. His vocal cords destroyed, he was unable to beg or object to surgery, and he only reacted by shaking his head violently in disapproval when the anesthetic gas was brought near him. He shook his head yes when someone suggested, reluctantly, they try the surgery without anesthetic, and did not react the entire 6-hour procedure of replacing his abdominal organs and attempting to cover them with what remained of his skin. The surgeon presiding stated repeatedly that it should be medically impossible for the patient to still be alive. One terrified nurse assisting the surgery stated that she had seen the patient's mouth curl into a smile several times whenever his eyes met hers. When the surgery ended, the subject looked at the surgeon and began to wheeze loudly, attempting to talk while struggling. Assuming this must be something of drastic importance, the surgeon had a pen and pad fetched to the patient so the patient could write his message. It was simple. Keep cutting. The other two test subjects were given the same surgery, both without anesthetic as well, although they had to be injected with a paralytic for the duration of the operation. The surgeon found it impossible to perform the operation while the patients laughed continuously. Once paralyzed, the subjects could only follow the attending researchers with their eyes. The paralytic cleared their system in an abnormally short amount of time, and they were soon trying to escape their bonds. The moment they could speak, they were again asking for the stimulant gas. The researchers tried asking why they had injured themselves, why they had ripped out their own guts, and why they wanted to be given the gas again. Only one response was given: I must remain awake. All 3 subjects' restraints were reinforced, and they were placed back into the chamber, awaiting determination as to what should be done with them. The researchers facing the wrath of the military benefactors for having failed the stated goals of their project, considering euthanizing the surviving subjects. The commanding officer, an ex-KGB, instead saw potential and wanted to see what would happen if they were put back on the gas. The researchers strongly objected, but were overruled. In preparation for being sealed in the chamber again, the subjects were connected to the EEG monitors and had their restraints padded for a long-term confinement. To everyone's surprise, all 3 stopped struggling the moment it was let slip that they were going back on the gas. It was obvious that at this point, all 3 were putting up a great struggle to stay awake. One of the subjects that could speak was humming loudly and continuously. The mute subject was straining his legs against the leather bonds with all of his might. First left, then right, then left again for something to focus on. The remaining subject was holding his head off the pillow and blinking repeatedly. Having been the first to be wired for EEG, most of the researchers were monitoring his brainwaves in surprise. They were normal most of the time, but sometimes flatlined inexplainably. It looked as if he were repeating suffering brain death before returning to normal. As they focused on paper, scrolling out the brainwave monitor, only one nurse saw his eyes slip shut at the same moment his head hit the pillow. His brainwaves immediately changed to that of deep sleep, then flatlined for the last time, and his heart simultaneously stopped. The only remaining subject that could now speak started screaming to be sealed in now. His brainwaves showed the same flatlines as the one who had just died from falling asleep. The commander gave the order to seal the chamber with both subjects inside, as well as the 3 researchers. One of the named 3 immediately drew his gun and shot the commander point blank between his eyes, then turned the gun on the mute subject and blew his brains out as well. He pointed the gun at the remaining subject, still restrained to a bed, as the remaining members of the medical research team fled the room. I won't be locked in here with these things, not with you, he screamed at the man strapped to the table. What are you, he demanded. I must know. The subject smiled. This is the famous part. Have you forgotten so easily? The subject asked. We are you. We are the madness that lurks within you, begging to be free at every moment in your deepest animal mind. What are we? We are what you hide from in your beds every night. We are what you sedate into silence and paralysis when you go to the nocturnal haven where we cannot tread. The researcher paused, then aimed at the subject's heart and fired. The EEG flatlined as the subject weakly choked out. So nearly free. So that's the Russian sleep experiment.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scared the crap out of me when I was a kid.
Boom. Quite scary. Alrighty.
Biggity boo.
Biggity boo, biggity boo. All right. So 5 minutes on the clock.
Yep.
You've been listening to Fresh Off the Press, WSKB.org, 89.5 FM.
Go follow us on TikTok, YouTube.
Go follow us, TikTok, YouTube.
Spotify. Fresh Off _the press.
Subscribe, share, like, comment. Tell your mom, tell your dog, tell your grandma. Tell your father, tell your grandfather. Tell
your cousin.
Fish, tell your cousin, tell your coworkers.
Your
Tell your
friends.
Tell your friends' pets. Tell everyone.
Tell your aunts, your uncles, your
uncles.
friends' parents, everyone you know.
Do all of that.
Yep. Your professors, please too.
Your professors too. Anyone.
Actually, maybe not professors, because I feel like I talk crap about them a lot.
Yeah,
so.
Lucky. Not professors from our school. Professors from other schools.
Yeah, professors from your school that happen to not know any professors from Westfield State
Yeah.
University.
yeah. But we've been Daniel and Kayla. On 89.5 FM.
Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.